everybody, my name is Grace, as some of you may already know, and today I'm just here to give you a little insight into my experiences so far as a part of the School of Molecular and Cellular Biology, as a part of the Faculty of Biological Sciences at the University of Leeds. Bit of a mouthful, but I'm currently 19. I'm going into my second year in September studying microbiology. In first year I actually studied biological sciences, so I suppose the story behind that is I did apply for both biological sciences and microbiology in the hope that they would give me slightly lower grade like entry requirements for either one, but unfortunately it didn't happen. They gave me the same requirements for both. So I decided to go for biological sciences because it was slightly broader, so I could see which parts of biology and biological sciences I really enjoyed and really loved, and that did end up being the microbiology and the immunology side, which is what is the microbiology degree. So basically I decided to transfer at the end of first year, which is something really positive that the university allows you to do. So as far as I'm aware, I could have transferred to any of the biology courses, including genetics, despite that being a different school as well. And obviously I could transfer to microbiology, so it's really good. It was an easy process, just had to fill in a little form and get it signed by the appropriate staff, and that was that really. So now I'm studying microbiology, and yeah, I'm really happy about it. It's definitely the right decision for me. I'm really looking forward to the modules that I'm going to be studying, and it's really nice as well because microbiology does have quite a small amount of students. I think medical microbiology and microbiology included, there's only around 22 students, so it's a really close-knit community. My program leader as well, Chris Randall, if you don't know him then get to know him. He's such a lovely guy. He spent an hour of his time talking to, I think it was the 6 of us who were chosen to transfer to microbiology, just to give us a little insight into the course and to make us feel welcomed, which I just think is so nice for him to do. So really looking forward to having him as my personal tutor as well. But anyway, moving on to my experiences. So first year we had a variety of modules. A lot of them were with a lot of different courses from the Faculty of Biological Sciences. So we did have some lectures where there was up to about 400 students. But as I said before, the ones that I most enjoyed were immunology and the microbiology modules, hence my decision to transfer. But they were all really exciting and interesting modules, and obviously there was quite a lot of work to do for them. One of the things that I would definitely recommend doing is staying on top of your work. I think I could have done that a little bit better. Obviously it is tricky when you're in first year because you move to a new city, you're meeting new people, it's very overwhelming. I think a lot of the time people only talk about how great and amazing university is, but it can be, you know, stressful and emotional at times, and you can feel homesick. So it's definitely okay to spend time on your own and not feel pressured to constantly be socialising and go out every single night, because you may feel like you've missed out on something, but in the long run missing out on one night isn't going to be the end of the world. So definitely take time to take care of yourself and settle in. One of the things that I wish I'd done sooner was actually going to the library. Originally, because I lived in Montague Burton, which was only about a 5-minute walk from uni, I used to just go straight home after my lectures, but I have learned that I'm definitely more productive in a separate space, as in not in my room, so in a library or in a cafe for example. So I definitely wish I'd started working in the library earlier on, so I could have been more productive. Also, what I'd recommend is before uni, what I did do is I printed out all the relevant module information pages on the programme catalogue. So if you type in Leeds Uni programme catalogue, this website will come up, and you can basically find your course and find your modules and find all the assessment information and general information about the modules. And also something I did in second semester, due to what I didn't do in first semester, was actually recording down when all the assessments are, because originally I was just thinking about the January exams, but of course you do have module like halfway exams, which can account for different percentages. Personally, my mid-module exams were usually around 20%, 25%. So those are still really important because they can help boost your overall grade up. So definitely record down when these assessments are, so you know when you need to start doing revision and plan it out. One of the general things that I wish I'd done in regards to just uni social life is actually to have put myself out of my comfort zone a bit more. Personally, I don't enjoy clubbing too much. Fruity Fridays is my favourite because it's sing-along songs, it's great fun to dance and things like that. That's what I really enjoy. But I do wish that I'd gone out a bit more and maybe tried to socialise a bit more. I think what happened was because first year was so overwhelming, I sometimes would just go into my room and do some work or watch some Netflix. So definitely try and step out of your comfort zone and push yourself out there a bit, even if it is a little bit scary, because it's not going to hurt, you know. Meeting new people, it's all exciting and will be fun. But at the same time, like I said before, do make sure you do take time for yourself as well. Another thing I'd recommend is working out what works best for you during lectures. So something that you could perhaps do is go online and type in your degree and maybe watch a couple of random lectures and work out whether it works best for you to just listen or whether you want to take notes, and then work out how you want to take notes. Do you want to write them down? Do you want to just write them on a Word document, or do you want to add to the PowerPoint that the lecturers usually upload on Minerva? Really work out how to make the most of your lectures and work out what works best for you. What I found is that lecturers, they can speak really quickly and it can be very confusing. So I think what I worked out would be best for me is to predominantly listen, make a few notes, but then go back to the recording and write my notes then, because then in the first instance I have gained some sort of understanding, rather than just trying to write down as quickly as I can what the lecturers are saying. Another thing as well is to really take advantage of your tutorials. This is one of the only times where you're given a specific slot to spend with just a small group of people and your tutor. So this is definitely the time to ask as many questions as you can and to really help yourself out. You'll also get personal tutorials where you can discuss things outside of your course, such as if you're struggling with anything, or support or mental health and things like that. So definitely utilise those tutorials. And leading on from that as well, if you do have any questions after a lecture or about anything really, make sure you just email the appropriate staff member as soon as you think of the question, as then you've got your answer straight away or as soon as possible, and then when you go to do revision you're not stuck on a specific bit. So don't feel afraid to email them. At the end of the day, they are your teachers and they are there to help you, so definitely take advantage of that. Okay, so that was a little bit about my experiences of first year, and I hope you found it useful. If you guys do have any more questions, please comment down below or message me on Instagram, and I'll be sure to respond. I love talking to you guys. If anybody is starting as a part of the School of Molecular and Cellular Biology, then yeah, let me know. I'd love to hear what course you're doing, and if you've got any questions, then yeah, let me know. Bye guys.